And kick off the show, man. I see you got the predictions right. What's going on? What juice you been drinking, man?
Liverpool versus everybody. We got GBCTV also with Onyx. We're here, man. Kind of a late post match. Want to get some of you guys' opinions inside, your thoughts, whatever you want to say. Say what's up, Greg. I know you're at work, man. Thank you for making time for us.
You good? What's up, everybody? You know what I mean? What's up? It's Genius show for now, man. Let Genius do his thing, man.
Say what you want to say, man.
Um, I think the game was pretty good. I mean, I didn't see all of it, but what I did see, we can have scored 8 goals. What I did,
Yeah.
we could have smashed that team even harder.
Yeah, man, we totally dominated, man. I didn't really see a 5-0. I was saying 3-0 all week. I know Porto has some players that can hurt us. Tecatito, I'm surprised he didn't start. You probably know him, and a lot of U.S. viewers, if you guys follow U.S., you know the Mexican Tecatito, Jesus Corona. He came on the second half, wasn't really a factor. They were missing Abubakar. That's an excuse that you'll probably see a lot over the past couple of days. But again, I think he really helps that team hold the ball up for them. But they looked ordinary tonight, man, and I think a lot of that had to do with just what we were doing to them.
Choking them.
I mean, everybody really played their part, man. I mean, guys like Milner, Genie, um, Lovren. I mean, guys just really stepped up today. So I'm happy, man. That's a good win, and it's gonna take an amazing effort from them to make any difference in the game against us in Anfield. So, what were
How
your
about
thoughts?
my name, man? Don't forget about my name. I see you going on and on. You forget about my name, man.
Oh no! My post match, we already gave Mane love. I mean, look, there's
I
not.
said he was gonna get the hat trick. I'm glad Mane did to
Yeah, yeah,
step up his confidence.
yeah. Mane was immense, man. I mean, there's nothing I can say about Mane because I knew it was coming. Not necessarily this game, but I knew he would start to get the goals and how important to get it in a game against Porto. You know,
Yo,
I mean,
Black.
if you're a fan who was knocking Mane, you can only give him praise today because he stepped up today. For the people who was doubting Mane, he stepped up today, and that's enough. I mean, you can't even really. I mean, a hat trick against Porto away in Portugal with the orange kits on. I mean, there's nothing else. There's nothing else you can really say about that, man. He stepped up.
Yo,
He was
Black.
big today. We needed it.
I was watching your post match, and you said some stuff like, "Yo, this guy is doing some incredible hook stuff." I started dying, bro. I started dying. I seen Salah go. Yo, that goal is so beautiful, bro. So how does it feel though? I mean, both of you guys, how does it feel getting back in that
Feels
type of
good.
stage? You know what I mean? And basically, you saying now you told me 9 years at least, and you guys just tear up a team your first time back in the round of 16, man.
No, again, man, it's almost shell shocking. I'm like I don't even know. I don't even know, man. Of course, I'm happy, but I don't think anyone saw that. I mean, the Porto fans, the team itself. I mean, I know you say you saw it,
Yeah.
and that's great. But I mean, again, then you're just a genius then because I didn't see that kind of domination. I didn't see that kind of domination at all.
Hey, you can't
But
tell me
again,
lying.
Because
You called
I
it.
knew Mane was gonna at least score 1 goal because last game he didn't do so well.
yeah, I mean,
And people were hating on him, so I knew he was gonna get a goal.
yeah, man. Again, man, thank you for making time for us. I know you're at work. We
Man,
got
you
very
good
little viewers
anytime,
in,
though.
no comments. Might make this short, but again, it's yeah, long time, 9 years. It's been a long time coming for Liverpool. We're in it, and
What's clock?
the the commentators they kept saying, Porto don't win, they don't lose at this ground, they don't lose at this ground. But Porto don't play teams like Liverpool week in week out. They play teams like Benfica and Sporting Lisbon. And in all due respect, those are good teams, but they never saw a team like Liverpool, man. Every time on the break, almost every time we got the ball, I felt like we could score. That was like a training
Yo,
session. What I mean, that was
yo,
a
like
training session.
today, man, you guys was beautiful. It feels good though, seeing Mane doing his thing and Salah taking a little
Yeah,
back seat. You know what I mean? Not a back seat,
exactly.
but like just being in the
No, no,
shadow.
no.
It feels
Yeah,
good.
yeah,
Like
yeah. No, yeah, no, I
in
agree. I
weeks.
agree. I mean, Yeah,
My fault. My
not like
fault.
you said, no, it's okay. Not like you said, not a back seat. Just Mane was just shining today. You
Yeah.
know, scoring with his left, scoring with his right, and that's another thing. People don't really realize how ambidextrous he is and how skilled he actually is. You know what I mean? And he just needed his time. He needed some time. He needed to be comfortable, keep his confidence up. I'm sorry, man. I'm getting rid of some of these alerts, but yeah, I'm proud of Mane, like you said, man.
I'm
Just
proud of
really,
Liverpool
yeah.
in general.
Liverpool in general were really good tonight, and we just got to keep it going, though. You know, this is one game, this is one competition. You know, like I said, it'll
Yo,
take something very monumental for Porto to even get back into this tie. Um, but we got to just keep going. You know, we don't know if we're gonna play. Let me see some of these comments coming in.
go ahead.
Ray M. Benfica sold some of their best players, so this year is a one-off. Benfica, I mean, yeah, yeah. I mean, Porto's doing really good in their league, and Benfica's having you could tell that Benfica not even progressing in the group. You knew something was wrong, and like Ray's saying right here, they must have got some of their players gone or whatever.
Yo,
But whatever. I mean,
they
Porto's
got pickpocketed. Benfica just got pickpocketed. January transfer window and the summer one. But it's all about
okay,
Liverpool for
okay,
now. You dig?
yeah, yeah. Um, but
Hey,
yeah,
Black, you
man,
think
as a
you,
fan of another team, you know, what are your thoughts on besides Mane, just overall on the game? What are some of your thoughts on the game, that the parts that you saw?
I thought it was a 10 out of 10. You know what I mean? And people are gonna talk about all the goals, yeah. But before I go into my point, you think Firmino taking karate class, bro?
Be respectful, man. It's Copperware, Brazilian baby, no karate, Copperware, baby,
Hey man, but I
Copperware.
think
Thanks
like
to the wifey. Shout out to the wifey who reminded me of that. Shout out to the wifey because I said kung fu too. She's like, nah, that's Copperware, baby. That's
but
Copperware.
you know, I think it's a 10 out of 10, you know what I mean, performance to me because
Yeah.
we could all glorify the goals in the celebration, but the backfield was good too, man. Let's give Van Dijk credit, you know what
He
I
was
mean?
just juggling them out there,
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean,
choking them.
nah, nah, you definitely got to give the defense some credit, and I think
Yeah.
a lot's been lost because of our attack has been so good. But honestly, the defense has been just as good. You know, over the past 13 to 18 games, they've been up there with United as far as keeping clean sheets, playing sound in the back. So yeah, I mean that's gone lost. But I think in a game like this, even though Porto didn't trouble us, well, that's the point. They didn't trouble us much, and that has a lot to do with the defense. And the midfield did pretty good. But the chances they had, you know, they could have capitalized, but they didn't, and that's because of our defense. Ray M says Bobby. Ray M says called it yesterday. We were going to kill him. Yeah, I mean,
So
look,
did I.
everybody who said we were going to kill him, hats off to you. I didn't see that. I mean, I didn't think we would lose necessarily, but 5-0. I never imagined that, man.
I
And
predicted a
I can see the
2-0 win.
future.
I predicted
hey,
a
but
2-0 win.
real quick though, you and my boy right here, y'all had PSG winning. I told
Dang
you.
it!
I told you.
Did you have to bring that up?
See, he didn't
Yeah,
want me to bring that
yeah,
up.
exactly.
I told you.
Exactly.
Y'all know me. Y'all know me. I got to bring it up. Real Madrid, baby. I told
Oh
you.
no!
I told you.
PSG should have won that game.
Hey,
Nah,
man,
man.
it's just crazy how they lost the game in the 84th minute, man. It just shows you inexperience, you know what I mean? But it is what it is. I don't see no way in hell that they'll come back and beat Madrid 3 goals down, man.
Me, that's what I'm saying. Wait. Were they playing at the Bernabeu? Were they
They,
playing at PSG?
they was playing in Madrid.
Is Madrid the Bernabeu? Is that their stadium? Or is
Yeah,
that
yeah. The banner
Barcelona?
boy is Real Madrid Stadium.
What's
Damn.
Barcelona's joint? Oh, Camp Nou. Okay,
Yeah,
okay, I
Camp
got
Nou.
it. I got it.
Dude, I was
Yeah.
about to say they beat.
Yeah, so see, I thought it was at PSG would have been even worse. But still, 3-1. That's
I don't
again,
see
look,
it.
anything can happen. Anything can happen. But I try to tell people like you're not gonna just be able to beat nobody just with Neymar and Cavani and Mbappe. You need more than that. And people slept on oh god, I can't think of his name right now. What's the Madrid's player?
Ronaldo?
Yeah, Ronaldo.
Yeah,
People slept on because he had a bad. See, I'm tripping, man. he had a bad stretch, and people thought, oh, he's done. He's done. Nah, man.
Do you think Trent should be our left back?
Yeah, look, yeah. Oh no, Trent is the right back.
Oh, do you think he should be our permanent right back or Gomez, or do you think they?
Hey, Trent making that's a great question, man. Trent doing his thing, man.
Yeah, that's good. Trent did good today. You know, Klein is back. But to answer your question, I would say
Leave him
Trent.
on the bench,
You
man.
know, a lot of people, huh?
Leave Klein on the bench, man. The team performing well without him.
Yeah, no, I agree. I mean, it's not like we need to rush him back. If anything, you can look. I hate when people say this, but you can kind of look at him as a new signing. I mean, if we get an injury or we need to just be flexible or rotate, sure, put him in. But I think Trent's been enough. Ray M, PSG should have started Di Maria.
I said that too, bro. Mbappe is not fit for those type of games, man. I said that too. Di Maria would have worked way better.
But see, I don't know about Di Maria. Hold on, I don't know about Di Maria because it seems like managers don't trust him. He came to the Premier League, and you know what happened at United. Why is he not getting game time? I guess because so much hype around
so much money. They got to put Mbappe.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, you're right
on the field.
Yeah. But I'm sure he's sitting back thinking, "Yo, y'all could have put me in." So good comment, Ray. And then he said, "Nah, we need to rotate the right backs." Yeah, I mean, look, Trent was amazing today.
Yeah.
He's 19, and that's just amazing to me that he's just playing.
But Gomez is 20 also.
Yeah, he's playing beyond the year. Most Liverpool fans, he's playing beyond his years, but Liverpool fans want to see Gomez at some point playing center back with Van Dijk. I don't think Klopp sees it that way. Yeah. I think Klopp really, really values Lovren and Matip. Call it crazy, but that's what I think, especially Lovren. So, I don't know. Trent is really good. He's young, though. And to me, he steps up even more in Champions League games than he does in a regular season game, which is crazy. He scored goals in the Champions League. He's just flourishing. I guess he just rise to the occasion. And I'll take it. I mean, it's amazing.
Emery didn't play today,
what time you got to leave? What time you got to go back to work, man?
I got a good 10 minutes.
All right, okay. Let us know, and we'll get off.
Who do you think the two people will be left in the two teams
in the Champions League?
Yeah,
that's hard to say. It's too early, man. It's too early. I can probably say that in the next round. I can tell you that, but it's just too early to say because Barcelona they play in a couple of weeks their game against Chelsea.
I think.
But you know what? Honestly, let me answer your question. I'm gonna say, I think we'll be at the end, and I think it'll be us and Barcelona. That's what I think.
Yeah.
That's what I think.
That's what I hope and think.
But I don't know. Like, I think Tottenham's going to – I called this one too. The only one I called wrong was the Basel versus City. I didn't realize Basel was that.
You going to rub it all in
time out. I didn't realize Basel was that nasty in the bad way. They're garbage. I didn't realize that. They sat back and – I mean, to give them credit, every time City scored, they looked like they could score back, but they just didn't do it. But the Tottenham and Juventus, they didn't play to their strength. I don't know what's going on with them. I don't know if Gigi Buffon and Chiellini got the Italian missing the World Cup thing in their mental, but they didn't play to their strengths, man. And they're missing Dybala, I get it, but
Father time.
Yeah, good point. But Juventus, they gave Spurs, they made Spurs, in my opinion, I'm not hating. This is not a salty response based on our result with them. But I think Juventus made Spurs look better than what they were. I'm sorry, man. I don't know what's
you know what it was? You know what it was? It was just Dembele, man. Dembele just played to a 10 out of 10 match.
Yo, he was a monster. He was, and again, he is solidified. I love your video you made. He solidified himself as one of the best defensive midfielders in the world. But not only that, they got him and Wanyama. So imagine playing against of him, because Dyer is good, but he ain't no Wanyama. Okay, let's get that straight. You get Dembele and Wanyama in that midfield, that's untouchable. It's untouchable, man. And they should be winning stuff. That's the question you gotta ask Pochettino.
Oh, who do you think your top 5 midfielders are? I want to.
In the world?
Yeah.
Oh wow. You know what?
Hey, Jack, before you answer, little man passing you slowly but surely, man. Get your game on, bro.
He doing his thing. Go ahead.
My top 5 midfielders are Conte,
Ooh.
I'm not sure if I'm gonna make it to 5 because I don't really know that much.
Time out. Spoiler alert. He's going to mention somebody from Everton. So everybody get prepared. Go ahead.
Seriously, Ghana is my boy. Ghana, I love him.
You love Gunna.
Ghana,
That's a
Brian.
great choice.
I'm also gonna put Brian there, and Keita, and I think that's about it.
That's a great choice, man.
Yeah,
Those three
no.
could play in any
Yeah.
midfield.
Yeah, really good choices. But yeah, Juventus, man, they did not come to play, and the pedigree that they have and being in Champions League finals, I don't know what's up with them, man. And that's why I say that game they played, that's why I say they're not gonna win the Serie A this year. They're not ready, man. They're not. And they got some good players, you know what I mean? A lot of good players, but Higuain, you could say if he made that penalty, then the game is over. But he didn't, and so again, Higuain doesn't come up big for his clubs, and he doesn't come up big for his country. Anybody who's
You know the
Argentinian who's watching this video, come rap to me. My point is, he don't show up. He don't show up in the big games.
hey
Okay, he
Black, you
comes
know the
up
thing
small
about it.
in the big games. He don't
You
show
know,
up.
you know the thing about Juventus is like how the question is gonna be when they lose to Tottenham and they get knocked out of the Champions League and they don't win Serie A is gonna be like how long can they go with that aging backline and Buffon and goal before
Well,
they
well,
replace all
see,
these players?
no, I agree. And when they lost, what's the defender they lost to Milan?
Bonucci.
When they lost Bonucci, I was like, okay, maybe they'll be like Patriots. They'd be able to just bring somebody in. No, Bonucci was a cornerstone of their defense. I
They're
mean,
heart and
that's
soul,
facts.
yeah.
That's facts. Kalini is good, but Bonucci was that made that back. You know what I mean? And then they lost him. I'm like, nah, it ain't looking too good. Let me read some of these comments real quick. I know you got to get back, man.
No, go ahead. I'll let you know.
Mame said Juventus was disappointing. They showed too much respect to Tottenham. Ray M said, nah, Juve got played. They got complacent and they forgot Kane is a bad boy. Well, time out. Kane's a bad boy, but if you saw the goal he scored, I mean, it wasn't really. I don't know. I just feel like you.
Can I be honest with you? I do not like Kane.
Why
I mean,
not?
he scores lots of goals, but I don't really think he's that good of a player. I mean, I would put the Jesus up there at least.
Yeah, you love Jesus.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I do.
he,
Yes, of
this
course
guy.
I do.
This guy. All right, let me read
he
some of these
like he like
comments.
he like forwards with curly hair, man.
Yeah. He like them flare guys, the Samba boys.
I also like Sane.
You like Sane too. They
Yeah.
might have to get you a City jersey, man.
What? No.
I'm just kidding. Let's see. Mame says after 2-0, Juve wanted that play that typical Italian football. Yeah. Mame says kid knows football. Yeah, he does, man. And a lot of this is not from me. This is just his own work, to be honest. But Juve, they're a team that if they go up 2-0, 3-0, whatever, they want to sit back and just play that physical game. But it didn't work with Tottenham. I gotta give Tottenham credit, man. I gotta give Tottenham credit. No,
You
I'm
gotta
not gonna.
understand. Tottenham is not an Italian team. They could play physical as well. They in the Premier League. Every match is physical. So they're going against Juventus. They're like Juventus think like they 2 goals up. Even I'm not even gonna lie. I thought that the game was over. I'm like, okay, with Juventus defense being 2 goal down, I don't think there's no comeback. But then second half, Juve, playing defense. Tottenham got too much of a playmaker, and like I said, man, Dembele was the difference. Without him, it wouldn't have been possible. Dembele just ruled the midfield. Yesterday,
And that's
man,
the
this
thing.
guy.
And that's the thing. I mean, he should be hot commodity in the summer because his thing is running out.
It's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen, Black. He's already 30.
What you mean?
It's not gonna happen because teams not gonna gonna be like, all right, we're gonna pay that much money for
Shit.
him.
Excuse
He's
my
already
language.
30.
Shit. Look, hey, this dude is a beast. If they don't sign him, somebody's gonna grab him up. Everybody's watching him. Because that's
Doucouré is the next Dembele. Doucouré and Ndidi is the next Dembele. And
I'm glad you said that because Pochettino is looking for other players to fill his role. That's facts.
Yeah.
Because he knows he's getting old. He's looking like, okay, who can come in here and fill this role? Is it Ducare? Who is it? So I think he's looking for other alternatives. If that happens, Liverpool need to be in prime position to get Dembele. I'm saying it right now. I'm saying it right here. He needs to be
Hey,
somebody.
you,
And look, it's no foregone conclusion that they make top four. If they don't make top four, he
it's
will want to
over.
go. Kane wants to go. Christensen wants to go. I mean, Ericsson wants to go. So listen, if you're not looking at Dembele, something's wrong with you. He's 30
But
and
you
he's
guys
still
are
balling.
heavily linked. You guys are heavily linked with NDD. You guys will definitely become African LFC, man. If y'all get NDD, man.
I know.
And you guys will definitely get better.
It's no if. It's no if. We getting Ndidi. Mark my word. We getting Ndidi. I'm trying to tell you right now. We're getting Ndidi. It's no questions, no if, ands. We saw Ndidi, Leicester City, number 25. Yeah, the African. We getting Ndidi. If Klopp knows what he's doing, and see the thing is, for a long time, Klopp has never really used a DM. And they say Weigl that he played with Dortmund, but he really with Liverpool. I mean, he gave away Lucas. That was our best DM since he was there.
He playing well for Lazio.
Well, he's doing amazing for Lazio, but it's a slower league for him. It's a slower, you know what I mean? The pace is slower. The physicality is not really there like the Premier League. So he's flourishing in that, scoring goals and everything. I mean, Lucas is doing amazing. And he looks like a brand new player. Let me read some of these comments real quick. Steve, what's up, bro? Hats off to Milner tonight. Klopp has been clever with him this season. He kept him fresh. He's in the run, and his versatility can be big for us. Yeah, no, I mean, I'm one of the ones who was hating on Milner, and I can say it right now. But Milner stepped up. He had an assist.
You know who did hate on Milner? Mommy.
Yeah, mommy loves Milner. She loves Milner and she loves Genie. But let me see.
So your whole house so Liverpool down, huh?
Come on, bro. You already know. You already know. You know, baby. Let's say Mama say, yeah, that's the thing. Premier League is much physical, is much more physical, I think he meant to say. That's why it's the best league. I would get Ndidi over any other midfielder. That's a big statement, Mane. But you know what? Let me ask you a question. As a fan of United, he wants Ghana, but that's not gonna happen. I keep trying to tell him that. But as a fan of United, watching Liverpool's team, do you think Ndidi is best fit here or Ducare?
Either or. No.
If you had to choose one, who would you say? If you're the manager,
I'll pick Ndidi because he could sit back. You know what I mean, and let Keita do his thing, and whoever other midfielder that they decide to put, Klopp, like he definitely Ndidi will basically, you know what I mean, protect that back four. Ndidi is proven statistic wise, and if you watch him, he's the best tackler in the Premier League.
Yeah, I saw those stats. So you on it with your stats, bro. Hey, this nigga right here.
We underrated, so we got.
You nasty with the stat, seriously. You be on it with the stat. I be seeing your videos too. Keep it up, I think. But look,
thank you, bro. On it.
No, seriously, but Ndidi is nasty because he relishes playing that role. He's not flashy. He don't need to score goals. Exactly. And he's not a guy who I think a lot of Leicester fans were like, oh well, he's not Conte. He's not Conte. He's not. But in his own way, he's very much so sold on.
He's like a little Michael Essien.
That's a good shout. That's something to live up to, though. Michael Essien wasn't no joke. Go ahead.
Yeah.
You're a Manchester United fan, right?
Uh-oh.
Say it again.
You're a Manchester United fan, right?
Yes, boss.
Be nice.
Oh no, I was just gonna ask you. First I need to ask you, how do you feel about Rashford? Marcus Rashford.
Oh, did Daddy tell you to ask that question?
No, I ain't got nothing to do with this. I ain't got nothing to do with this.
He doesn't. No, I just like Rashford.
He likes Rashford. I ain't saying anything to him.
I ain't even gonna tell your dreams down, man. But I think there's people that's better than him. It's overrated, I like Solanke better than Rashford.
Wow. What?
I'm serious. Yo, oh my
This,
God, Black, I'm tired of saying this thing over and over. This guy, he can't take
I
nobody
know.
one-on-one, bro.
I know
Without the
you.
speed, he got no flair, man. Hey, and I told you about Chung. You see Chung name start popping up in the papers, right? I told you, boy.
Yeah. Nah, but yeah, I know you like Rashford. I like him too, but I think Rashford's gonna leave Man United, and you're cool with that, right?
Yeah, that's cool. That's cool.
Don't be crying when you're gonna lose those games without Rashford. Don't be crying.
That's your boy.
One second. Hey, pardon for me.
That's your boy.
Thank you. Hello? You're Black.
Steve says, "Wow, 3 points off top." Yeah, you still there?
No, I didn't hear that. What he said?
Say it again.
Wait, what?
What'd you say to him?
Oh,
Rashford.
don't be crying to me when you lose all your games without Rashford.
Wow. I thought we were friends, genius. Wow.
Nah, he just loves Rashford, man. Certain players he
I
loves.
already know.
Even in our house, like me and him go back and forth because he loves Sturridge, and I be trying to tell him like, look, Sturridge is gone. He's about to retire. Let it go. But he just can't. He can't rock.
That
He
injury
don't
just
see
took
it.
him out the England squad, bro.
Yo, he's done. Get out of
He's
here.
going to Jamaica, baby.
Jamaica? Nah,
Yeah.
he ain't
He's
got
going
dual,
to
he ain't got no
Jamaica.
dual citizenship. He out of here. He gonna be chilling, watching the game like us. Chilling. Trust me, drinking a beer. But anyway,
No, this is what Sturridge is gonna be doing.
he got hurt in the first 3 minutes in the game. What are you talking about? He got hurt in the first 3 minutes. He's done. Out of there. Kaputs. Comments. Steve says Watford are 3 points off the drop. If they go down, we should be all over Decore.
Hey, yeah, Black. You should be rooting for Watford to get relegated because the crew would be cheap.
Not only him, Richarlison. Don't forget.
You like him? You like the Brazilian?
I love him. Not only do I like him, he has that pressing part of his game. And you know, at the end of the day, a lot of people will say, well, where is he going to play? We got enough players. There's no such thing, man. You got to have a deep bench. Teams like City are going to be deep. You have to compete with them. You can't just sit back and say, oh, we already have a Firmino. We already have. No. Richarlison, if he can deal with not playing every game, I think him and Decore will be a monster in that midfield. But I'm going to tell you right now, I'm not putting a whole lot of optimism in getting him. And Didi, I think we got him in the bag. I think that's done. More or less done. But Decore and Richarlison, that's a dream for me. That's a dream. But Ndidi,
if you guys get another,
you really want to Ndidi.
If you guys get Ndidi and you guys get
we will beat you without that.
If you guys get Ndidi and Allison and another like center back that could play like the third center back for Van Dijk, yo, you guys would be trouble, man. I'm worried about you guys next year, man.
It should be if you don't lose Rashford.
Oh, Lord.
If you lose Rashford.
I appreciate your honesty, and I agree. I think Allison's going to be tough, but that would be great. And honestly, the way Karius is playing right now, to have him as a backup would be peach, man. That would be great.
Yeah,
if we had him as a backup.
Let's give Karius a little praise because when we show up the players, when they do good, we gotta praise them too.
No, good point. No, Karius is doing his thing. I mean, I'm not gonna really. I mean, this game, Porto didn't really trouble him. So, but the last two games was Southampton and Spurs. He was immense. Let me read some of these comments real quick. You still got time, right?
Yeah. Go ahead. 10 more minutes.
My man Dominic says apparently Roma have set a 90 million on Allison, and see that's the point.
I saw that.
Yeah. See, and you know what that is though, right? Because it's the Premier League, and they know we just sold Coutinho, so every team is going to put the price up for their players. And see, that's the downside to it. Like, part of you thinks as a fan, like, oh, we got $100 and whatever million to spend, but teams are going to drop their price up. So I can't imagine Klopp paying 90 for Allison. It's not going to happen, bro. And that's my thing. It's not going to happen. I wouldn't be surprised, depending on what the price of these keepers are. He might just go for Jack Butland. If he go get a keeper,
Nah,
and I
man.
don't want
No,
that,
I don't like those English keepers that they're
bro.
rating like Pickford, Butland. I don't think they're good enough for top four.
I'm right with you. I'm just saying I cannot see. I know he paid 75 for Van Dijk. Can you imagine Klopp as a United fan? As a United fan, can you imagine Klopp paying 90 million for a keeper? Maybe he will. Maybe he will, because our keeper situation is pretty dire. Even though Karius is doing okay right now, but I don't see him paying 90 mil for no keeper, man. That's insane right there to me. So
He's
I mean,
not
what?
gonna do it. Comments.
No comments after that. No comments after that.
Okay, but yo, you think the Champions League lived up to expectations so far? The first 4 games.
The City Basel was doo doo, but yeah, other than that, yeah, I gotta watch the. I mean, it was. I gotta watch the Madrid and PSG game. We watched some of it after the Liverpool game. They were showing some highlights, but I think the Juventus and Tottenham game was the best game of the whole weekend or the whole 2 days, and so that's saying a lot. I mean, I thought the PSG game might be a little closer, but I told y'all they are nothing. I mean, you can't just introduce two players and just think PSG is going to take over the world all of a sudden. They're not going to do it. So to me, shockingly, Juventus versus Spurs was the best game. And shout out to We Are Tottenham. They have a YouTube channel. They did a vlog of the game, and just to see the passion of the fans juxtaposed to the passion of the Juventus fans who were right next door to them, it was amazing to me. And I hate Tottenham, but I'm gonna shout them out to say that.
Yo,
But
sorry
yeah,
to cut you off.
Go ahead.
Sorry to cut you off. I saw your halftime show. You like, yo, that's how the fans supposed to be like for Liverpool and any other teams, the Porto fans. I watch your shit too, my boy. Like, sorry for cursing. My bad, little man. You know what I mean? I watch your stuff too, man. Yeah, like, you know what I mean? I support you. I like the stuff that you said, you know what I mean? Because them and Juventus fans, they're loud, man. They're loud, boy.
Well, you bring up a good point. I did say that at halftime, but what I should have said in general is English fans could take note of European fans in general. Like, I mean, we have, I say we, England fans have nothing on any other fans in Europe. I mean, you would never hear Anfield that loud being down 3-0. Ever. And I asked a Liverpool fan that's from Liverpool to question me on that. You would never hear them that loud being 3-0 in any game, let alone a Champions League knockout stage game.
Yeah.
You know, they were just
Black. Don't say that yet. Let's wait till the return leg at Anfield, because I'm pretty sure it's gonna be a party.
All right, okay, fine. But
then you could question that.
I watched enough games at Anfield, European or just regular domestic, and they've never been that loud, bro. I mean, even the game versus Dortmund, like, we were large and loud in there, but they didn't really start getting loud until they saw the team was coming back, which I get. But Porto was loud from the whistle to the end, bro. They were down 5-0. Like, that's incredible to me, and that's real support to me.
Like Crystal Palace, they have a teeny field.
Crystal Palace, they don't.
Zaha.
He's a big fan of Zaha, but Crystal Palace is a great example. Every game they are large, they are loud, they don't care what the score is. They are always singing, man.
Even if it's 7-0.
They are always singing. So I'm just saying, we can take a page, we English fan, because we're louder in this house alone with 2-3 people than any stadium in Anfield could ever be. I mean, whether we're down, I'm being real. We're loud in here. I'm surprised we don't get any noise violations from neighbors. I mean, you know what I mean? So we are always loud. But I mean, in reality, I think European nights at Anfield are always special. You know, I'm not gonna knock it. We've always been loud. We've always been proud.
Loud and proud.
And
baby.
at the end of the day, I have said that it's going to take a miracle for Porto to come back, but miracles happen in football. So we have to be
stop it. Be optimistic. I'm not gonna let you do that this time. You gotta be optimistic and know.
No. I am. I'm optimistic. I'm just saying. I'm not. I mean, I think we've won this tie. But what I'm saying is, in the back of every Liverpool fan's mind, even the most positive, which we are, you thought, okay, don't let this be Sevilla again. Don't let this be Bournemouth of last year. Don't let this be the almost City letting that game go. because we had a tendency to have leads on games and letting them come back. So at the end of the day, scoring 5 goals away from home should be done. There should be no way for Porto to come in. I'm just saying, even if we win this, the next competition it's not gonna be Porto, bro. It's gonna be somebody really, really big, somebody good.
Hey,
So
you think go ahead, low man.
In the Champions League, it's gonna be Barcelona and Liverpool, but hopefully, all our players stay healthy from Suarez's fighting.
So low man, I got a question for you.
oh boy.
Yeah.
So you don't want to see Rashford in the Champions League final?
Yeah.
Okay.
What?
No.
Why do you want to see Rashford in the final? Oh, did we beat them? So if we play them in Man United in the final, you'd be happy with that? If we play them in the final, will you be happy? What you're thinking about it? Are you not sure?
Yeah, you want to switch to the other
when
side.
Rashford comes to us, then I wouldn't care if it was Barcelona versus Liverpool or Manchester United versus Liverpool. But I know it's going to be Liverpool in there.
Yo, send your Man United jersey to this man. He wears a size small. Small. What's the number on your shirt? Was 8? Is it an 8 size?
Seriously? I'm a Liverpool fan, and you better know that. Oh, by the way, he's talking about me like a Rashford. He likes David. You're a goalkeeper. You could send him a Manchester United.
I said De Gea was a good goalkeeper. Wait, what are you talking
love him, Aaron. You love him.
He's a great keeper. What do you want me to say? Let me read some of these comments then, man. I'll let you go. Hold on.
All right.
So Dominic says, Milner. Oh shit, hold on. Milner, where'd your comment go, bro? Dominic, what's up with your comments, bro? So Mame says, actually it was a close game till the end. They won with experience. I think he's talking about Spurs versus Juventus.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah, English fans criticize too much their players when they're not on form. I agree with that as well. Dominic says, imagine LFC versus United final. Yeah, I'll imagine it, but y'all keep talking about United, but my man, I got to tell you, I don't think you're getting past Sevilla. So there's not going to be a Man United Liverpool final because Sevilla is going to knock y'all out.
Damn, man.
Soybean says Knicks. PSG says PSG Real. I don't know. Listen, man, we've had a great time watching Liverpool totally just obliterate Porto. I mean, it's just off the radar, just the way they just beat them like that.
I just hope you guys don't pull a stinky doodle in the league and then your next league match. After such a big win.
Well, that's the thing. So a lot of people were wondering why we had Chan there and Solanke. So they're staying in. Well, they're going to be going to Spain, I think, for like a little small, like I don't want to call it preseason, but they're going to train out there, warm weather, keep guys safe. So we got West Ham next. We all know about West Ham. You guys know how
you're good. You're good.
Yeah, I mean, well, West Ham has been a thorn outside, and they can pop up and do some things. I mean, they just beat Bournemouth or somebody recently that they shouldn't. Maybe it was Watford. They beat somebody recently. And listen, they've been doing okay since Moyes has been there, which is a surprise to me because when he got the job, I was thinking, there's a billion guys you can give a job to. You give it to Moyes? Why? He hasn't gained any real reason to get it. So
Black, I'm glad you said that because don't you see like the English Premier League? It's like the coaches just trade places.
Yeah, it's musical chairs. It's musical chairs of coaches. And it's ridiculous. It's the same coaches over and over and over again. You know who I got my eye on? And I'm not gonna make this a race thing because you know what happened last time. But your boy from Brighton, I forget his name right now. The coach from Brighton. Where? The coach from Brighton.
From where?
Brighton.
Oh, I'm not sure of his name. I'm not sure of his name.
You know what I'm talking about though.
Yeah.
Right. He's gonna keep Brighton up. Now let's see as years go on. Let's see if him or any other manager of color gets a job. Let's just see how that goes. But I got a feeling that it'll be just the same. Sam Allardyce, Alan Pardew, David Moyes. I mean, the same guys who haven't achieved anything. Now, Allardyce is known for keeping his teams up. He's done that. I give him credit for that, and he looks like he's gonna keep Everton up, of course. But these guys don't really they don't really instill any confidence in a fan base, in my opinion. But whatever. I mean, we digress. Let me read a couple more comments. Dominic says Milner has most assists in Champions League, and Karius has most clean sheets in Champions League. That's unexpected. If that's true, that's very unexpected. But I'll take it. Mame says, Hutton. Is it Hutton? Mame, is it Hutton? 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 Yeah, that's his name though. Yeah, I forget his first name, but yeah. Dominic says Brighton manager. Oh,
So
Chris
you,
Hutton. Okay, Chris Hooten. Hooten. Anyway, yeah, he's doing this thing at Brighton,
but
and
Black,
yeah.
I'm about to get back to this money, man.
Oh, go ahead, do your thing. We'll talk to you soon.
All right, yo, thanks for having me.
Thank you.
All right.
So that was Gbctv. He had to leave us, but yeah, man, it's a great victory for us.
Yeah.
Really, really appreciate it. Gbctv, appreciate the team. I appreciate my man. Anything else you got to say left?
Just great game. Hands out to all of you Liverpool fans, all of you Liverpool players. I'm happy.
Yeah, I would be repeating myself if I said anything more. I thank all the viewers who came in. Mame, Dominic, let me read all your names because I never really show you guys enough respect. Mame, Dominic, Ray M, who's always here. But I can't respond to your comments, Ray M, in the comment section. So I don't know if you have like a special account or what. But yeah, Ray M, Dominic, Mame, that's really it. I don't want to miss anybody. But yeah, you guys, thank you. Ray M, Dominic Walsh, Mame Moore, Mbake. Please tell me
Any
if I
Manchester United fan who's watching this, I am not a Manchester United fan, but just saying, if you guys lose Rashford, you only have 2 other good players and 1 good goalkeeper, but without them, you're doo-doo.
But who's the 2 players though?
I forget their names.
Okay. Lukaku?
No, not Lukaku.
Oh, Alexis Sanchez? Alexis Sanchez?
Yeah, Alexis and
Martial? Martial.
Yeah, I guess so. I think.
Who are you thinking?
I'm
are they
not
black?
sure.
Are they white? Or
he's black.
Okay, well, so probably Martial. Unless you're talking about I forget the fullback's name.
He's like a midfielder or a striker.
Midfielder, no.
Attacking midfielder. Or
Pogba.
Yeah,
Pogba.
that guy.
Yeah. They put him on the bench last game.
Are you guys still on the line?
But
yeah.
You need to come in?
No.
Okay.
Without them, you guys are.
Ray M said Rashford to LFC. Yeah, I don't see that, but I wouldn't mind it. But I just don't see that. I mean, there's 2 big rivals. Yeah, they've been accepting players from Arsenal and Arsenal giving their players to Man United. You know, Van Persie, Alexis Sanchez. I don't see it happening. Mommy says, let's get Rashford to LFC then. I mean, I wouldn't mind it. I just,
yes, I agree with you.
Listen,
but we're not saying that. I agree with you. We're not. Me and you aren't saying that we're Manchester United fans.
They know that. Yeah. No, they know that. I mean, good players are players, and if they're part of Liverpool, then they're Liverpool players. So I mean, at the end of the day, if we get them, great. I don't see it happening, but it's possible. This live has
Ghana happening either.
Ghana's not happening. I guarantee you that. I put money on that. Ghana's not happening. It's just not. So let that go. I mean, if we had our chance, we should have recruited him because, again, that's another player who I think could have really been helping us right now. But again, after a game like we had tonight against Porto,
we don't need any of those
well, not that we don't need, but I'll just say I can't knock for tonight. I can't knock any of the players that we had tonight. I'll let you read the comments that they'll come up. They'll come up right here. All those have been read. If anything comes up, you can read it if you want. But yeah, I mean, we just played amazing, and Milner showed up, man. Genie showed up. Hendo showed.
I'm gonna say everybody. I hate Milner a lot.
A lot of people do,
and I think he deserves the criticism. But
go ahead. Sorry,
but last season Milner was doing good, and I want to see. And I still think our midfield should always be Emerton, Ox, and Genie. But when he does play, I want to see a lot from him.
Well, again, like we said, I think we said in the post match video we made earlier, Emery will be back. Emery will be back.
Emerton with the slave grand. Are you a fan?
Yeah, Emery will be back. So that's big, and also Abubakar for them will be back. So again, the talking point I would think if we were talking to a Porto fan would be that they didn't have Abubakar, but you don't lose 5-0 because you don't have one player. Is my
Sorry,
opinion.
Miranda.
We didn't have and it was so satisfying to hear the announcer, the commentator for the game here in the U.S. to keep continually saying that. Well, not continually, but he said it at least a couple times. Well, to be fair, he said it early in the game before we scored twice. He said this is a game where Liverpool need Coutinho, and then later he said, "Well, I thought Liverpool would need Coutinho, but they've shown that they didn't." And that was like music to my ears because sure, we didn't score in the first few minutes, and it was one of them games where you think, okay, what's going to happen here? Because not that Porto was threatening, but we just seen the little.
No, I think So you say Porto's good, but did they get any? Mama for Van Dyke is very sold though. For
Yeah, very sold though.
But what was I forgot what I was saying.
Yeah, I forgot what I was saying too. But anyway, at the end of the day, we just really showed what it was about, and you know what I mean. The guys who you just didn't really expect, maybe I shouldn't say didn't expect, but in the current form, may not have been doing that well. Genie, Milner's one of them guys who a lot of folks this season rate him.
Oh yeah, I was saying, I know you think Porto's a good team, but I think.
Well, they are a good team. Yeah. Go ahead.
But I think they were playing their usual thing, and I haven't seen them. But this is just what I think, and we were just doing our normal thing, just naturally struggling teams, getting the ball, scoring goals. That's Liverpool.
Yeah.
No one can deny that. Whether Liverpool's playing their worst team, I don't care. Liverpool will win.
Yeah, no, I mean, and we showed that. Great comments coming up here. Mame, thank you. The truth is Porto wanted to bully us, and we literally bullied them for 85 minutes. That's kind of what it was in a nutshell. I think they thought, honestly, I think they thought coming in, they were like, okay, Liverpool is serious, and, we got our hands full. Let's be physical with them. That didn't happen. Genie was out there just being on his Incredible Hulk. Salah even, just get off me. Get off me. Just straight, yeah. You know what I'm saying? And that's a game. I mean, Klopp even talked about it before. Did I hurt you? Klopp even talked about it before the game. He was saying how this is a physical, strong team, but I didn't see that. I mean, we totally dominated that team.
Yeah. We're a physical, strong team. No one else.
When we want to be, that's the thing, and hopefully we can continue to show that in the Champions League. Hopefully,
I mean, Liverpool can be physical. We could be fast. We could be attacking. We could be defensive. That's all Liverpool.
Yeah, that's the whole. When parents tell you, or they, join the army, whatever, be all you can be, and no one can tell you different. This Liverpool showed that today. They were all they can be. You can't really knock nothing they did today. They did what they wanted to do, and they were strong. Read it out loud. Read it out loud.
Porto kept on playing out from the back. Oh, and giving the ball away. Yeah, that was what I only saw a little bit of it, and yeah, that was true. They were very poor.
Yeah, they but that's really a part of what we do to teams, and that's what we have to continue doing. That press, that attack, that smothering of teams. When we're doing it well, there's no team in the world that can mess with us, and that's what I honestly believe.
Not even City, because we beat.
Oh
City.
Man, forget City. I'm not. That when they beat us, that was a blemish. I mean, we almost let them in the game. That second leg.
Plus, we only have 10 men.
Yeah, that's why I don't really count that game. And I can get into the whole, Sadio thing and how things have happened after that for a particular team that's also red that did some high booting, high kicking, and didn't get anything for it. But I'll stick to the Champions League game. Again, at the end of the day, I'm gonna finish it with this. Let me read some of these comments. Dom says Tottenham presses Juventus and their amazing defense looked very uncomfortable. Tottenham presses Juventus and they're amazing. Yeah, I mean, again, I think Juventus really assisted with collaborating for how good Tottenham actually looked. I'm gonna give them credit for getting a good result in the game that they needed. Going back to the Spurnabal, which that's what expressions. He's check him out too, man, just for laughs if nothing else. A Tottenham fan, expressions. Just type in oozing expressions or something on YouTube. You should find them. Black guy, almost like a what's the guy from Arsenal fan TV? Troops. He's like a Troops part two. He fam, blood, all of that. The Jamaican patois kind of thing. So check him out. He's very entertaining, if nothing else. Knows his football to a degree, but most of it is just you'll be laughing at the end of the day because of his drama that he plays on his channel. But yeah, no, I mean, hats off to Tottenham, but at the same time, because look, again, the result is a result. This is Champions League. This is make or break. If you can get a result against a European opponent as like Juventus, I can't be mad at you. I give you all the credit in the world. At the same time, though, speaking freely and open and honestly about it, you know what I'm saying? Juventus should have been a bit better. Juventus should have been a bit better. They should have been a bit better. And the thing about Higuain, which was so interesting to me, is that all of a sudden Juventus wants these Argentinian players. They got Dybala, they got Higuain, but Higuain has never really done much. I mean, scoring goals is one thing, but he's never really been successful for country or for club. And let me read some of these comments real quick. Ray M, let's be honest, English football has not been respected. We all are foot on the gas. We all are foot on the gas. I'm proud. Yeah, no, I mean, listen, it's really great to see English teams doing well. And at this point, the two English teams that played over the past couple of days are probably going to go through. The Juventus Spurs games is still out to say. I don't know what's going to happen with that. But Spurs have got a gang load, a bounty of. Yeah, sure. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
You're not gonna want to hear this, but Sturridge.
Oh my god. Go ahead.
Sturridge, great player. But his days in the Premier League are over. I'm sorry to say, but he's going to Jamaica. I'm telling you that. So he could play with Jamaica. His parents are from Jamaica. He's playing with Jamaica. His days of playing football now are over.
Time out. That would be nice because that would be the only team he would play for. I don't even know if I don't even know if Jamaica is in the World Cup. But still, he's not going to do that. He's going to fight to play with England. A lot of these players do that have the dual citizenship. I mean, look at Pogba. He's African. He ain't French. He's African. But he decided to go to play with French. His brothers, meanwhile, his twin brothers, playing for the country that they're from. That skips my mind right now. But I know he ain't French. A lot of players do that. They tend to go with the language. Wherever they speak, they tend to go to that, unfortunately. But it is what it is. We've been on here long. This is probably one of the longest lives. I'm glad my man was able to stay here with us. He had some great points, brother. Really good points. Good job.
Especially about the Sturridge ones.
Listen, we'll see you guys next time. We logging off. Have a good one.